TankiSport.
So this is how we do crossouts in eSports. Crossouts is a pretty cool and simple process to select formats, maps, and equipment for a tournament match. To explain how it works, let's consider the qualification stage for example. And there are normally a total of 5 crossouts for each match. The first crossout is about directly picking formats for the main rounds 1 to 4 and additional rounds and takes 3 steps to complete. The second, third, and fourth crossouts take 7 steps each and are about crossing to pick maps for the main rounds, first and second, third and fourth, and additional rounds respectively. The fifth crossout is done to cross 6 turrets and 4 hulls out and pick 7 combinations for rounds to be played in the setups format. Open the match page not later than 90 minutes for the qualification and group stages and not later than 120 minutes for playoffs, and simply scroll down to find the crossouts feature waiting just there for you. Teams are already given either the host or guest status according to the schedule published by the eSports officials on the tournament page to determine the order of crossing out formats and maps, and as well as for choosing sides. So, crossout number 1, step 1. The leader of the host team starts the process by picking one format out of the available ones for main rounds 1 and 2. And soon the leader of the guest team does the same in step 2 for the remaining ones for rounds 3 and 4. Then in step 3, the host picks the last remaining format for additional rounds. Next, for crossout number 2, the host and guest leaders both cross maps out one after the other in steps 1 to 7 from the available ones until one remains. The remaining map is selected for main rounds 1 and 2. Crossout number 3, and again the host and guest leaders similarly cross maps out in steps 1 to 7, but this time the remaining map goes for main rounds 3 and 4. And yet again for crossout number 4, the host and guest team leaders similarly cross maps out in steps 1 to 7, but just as you guessed, this time for additional rounds. As for crossout number 5 for the rounds in the setups format, the host and guest leader cross 1 turret each in step 1 and 2 and pick 2 combinations each from the remaining turrets and available hulls until step 6. The host leader first, guest leader twice, and host leader again. Both with the guest leader first this time cross out 1 hull in step 7 and 8. They again cross out 1 turret each from the remaining ones in step 9 and 10. The guest leader picks 1 combination in step 11 and the host leader picks 2 combinations in step 12 and 13, and then the guest leader again picks 1 combination in step 14. Again, now the host leader first crosses out 1 hull from the remaining one in step 15, and the guest leader does the same in step 16 and crosses 1 more turret in step 17, and the host leader does the same in step 18 and picks 1 more combination in step 19. The guest leader picks 2 combinations in step 20 and 21, and the host leader does the same in steps 22 and 23. Finally, the guest team leader ends the crossout process by picking their 7th combination in step 24. The tiny text on your left hand side show who did what in each crossout with detailed timestamps, and on your right hand side a log of the results of each crossout for both teams. Well, crossout is finished, and so is this video. Thanks for watching.